ഹലോ എവ്രി വൺ. ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ വീഡിയോയിൽ എക്സാമിന് ചോദിക്കുന്ന 3 ജനറൽ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ആൻഡ് ആൻസേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ, മൈ ട്രാവൽ എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്. അത് നിങ്ങൾ സന്ദർശിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഏതെങ്കിലും സ്ഥലത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് എഴുതുക. സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ, വുമൻസ് ഡേ സ്പീച്ച്. ആൻഡ് തേർഡ് വൺ, വേൾഡ് എൻവയോൺമെൻറ്റ് ഡേ സ്പീച്ച്. ഇവ മൂന്നും എക്സാമ്പിൾസ് മാത്രമാണ്, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേറെ എഴുതാവുന്നതാണ്. Let's begin. My travel experience. I had an interesting experience in 2017 when I traveled from Trivandrum to Badrinath. Badrinath is an ancient pilgrimage site located at a height of 10,300 feet in Uttarakhand. During the last summer vacations, my family decided to make a pilgrimage to this holy place. My brother and I were overwhelmed with joy when we heard about this trip. Since I am fascinated with mountains and hilly areas, I waited anxiously for the journey. The tickets for the journey were booked well in advance. We boarded a train from Trivandrum at night and reached Haridwar, the starting point of our upward journey. We hired a car in Haridwar for the rest of our journey. Our first halt was at Rishikesh, where we had our breakfast. The journey to Badrinath from Rishikesh was an exhilarating experience. The road, Badrinath, is long and winding with the river Alagananda on one side and the mountains on the other, and the beautiful waterfalls in between. The drive upwards through the road, which looked like a huge serpent, was an experience in itself. We felt very close to nature. After traveling 20 kilometers, we reached a small village. It was pleasant to watch the terraced fields of rice, millets, and vegetables. A common sight all along the way was that of women carrying loads of grass to be stored as winter feed for their cattle. I clicked photographs from the car as I wanted to trap the scenic beauty of the area. We stopped at Devaprayag for tea. Here the rivers Alakananda and Bhagirathi join and become the Ganga. Tradition demanded that we bathe in the holy river, so we got down from the car, crossed the footbridge and walked up to the edge of the river. We took a holy dip and felt as if all our tiredness had vanished. After praying at an old temple of Lord Rama, we had our lunch at a hotel before we resumed our journey. We reached Chamoli, a beautiful valley, in the evening and stayed there for the night's rest. We began the travel for the Badrinath temple early in the morning. A cool breeze was blowing, and after driving for 3 hours, we reached Badrinath, the scene of the temple, amid snow covered peaks, along with the sounds of Vedic mantras, made feel as if we were in the Vishnu lok as described in our holy scriptures. It is indeed the most memorable travel I had so far. Next one is Women's Day speech. Good morning, everyone. I am Rachna. Welcome, ladies, to the special get together of ours on occasion of Women's Day. Today is March 8th, International Women's Day, is a day that is specially dedicated to the women for praising them for the tremendous efforts that they put in for everyone. Presence of a woman has such a strong impact in everyone's life. This world would have not been possible without this species. Woman is not only the one who is married or somebody who is beyond a certain age. Each feminine that is born has the inherited woman traits in herself, the special feelings of care, affection, endless and overwhelming love, and many more. Women are perfect entities to be celebrated. We women should cherish the blessing of being a woman. I know at times in life we feel that we are only ones who have to make sacrifices or who have to let go their feelings and dreams for others linked to us. But it is just the result of the power that God has given us. God created the feminine creatures as a symbol of utmost affection that not only leads the perfect life for herself but also lays down the strongest base for others' dreams as well. This single 24-hour day is way too short for appreciating or recognizing the deeds that women do. The day is specified as the day that celebrates the social, economical, cultural, political, and personal achievements of a woman. Each one of us is so confident to know our weaknesses and work with the best of the efforts to overcome them. Happy Women's Day to every beautiful woman present here. Women power is incredible and cannot be expressed through few words. Thank you. Next one is World Environment Day speech. Good morning to the Excellencies, Principal Sir, teachers, and my dear friends. My name is Akila. I study in class plus 2. Today we are here to celebrate a most important day, World Environment Day. I will recite a speech on the history of World Environment Day and its necessity to be established. World Environment Day is a day especially celebrated to know and solve all the environmental issues. It is a great annual event focusing on the issues of environment and trying to solve them completely. It is being celebrated for a year worldwide with lots of creative activities and enthusiasm to bring positive changes in the environment. It aims to protect the natural environment forever on the earth for the healthy possibility of life. It is celebrated annually on 5th of June since 1973, however declared in 1972 by the United Nations General Assembly during the opening of Conference on Human Environment to raise the global awareness about declining conditions of the environment as well as tell people about the importance of healthy and green environment on earth. The annual celebration of it depends on the particular theme of the year, which focus on implementing some new and effective plan to save the environment. My dear friends, this event is celebrated globally in more than 100 countries because this issue cannot be solved individually by one country. It is a global issue and needs to be solved globally by the involvement of all the countries worldwide. It is run by the United Nations Environment Program, whereas its annual celebration is organized by the different host city every year declared by the United Nations. First time it was celebrated in 1963 with the theme of Only One Earth. It aims to engage and draw attention of millions of people, including political and health organizations from different countries across the world, to make new plans and implement them accordingly. It is very necessary to address the issues like wastage and loss of food, increasing global warming, deforestation, pollutions, industrializations, etc., in order to control the negative environmental changes. Its celebration focuses on carbon neutrality, forest management, managing greenhouse effect, promoting biofuels production, use of hydropower to produce electricity, encouraging people to use solar water heaters, use of solar system, promoting coral reefs and mangroves restoration, and other effectives of environmental preservation. Healthy environment, happy future. Thank you.